Alrighty, weather impact alert. Why? Thunderstorm chances in the forecast. Tonight, peaking overnight and ending early tomorrow morning, a line of thunderstorms is going to approach from West Texas, start to fall apart, and it's questionable whether it makes it here or not, but could impact your very early morning commute, but especially in the overnight hours for Central Texas. Let's get straight into it, and we'll dive into the data here. For right now, calm, quiet, mostly cloudy skies. You could feel that humidity right when you step outside. I didn't even try to put my hair down today. It would be pointless. It would be all over the place. You can see winds out of the south once again. Very similar conditions to what we were dealing with yesterday at this exact time. Sitting in the 70s temperature-wise actually feels kind of nice when you step out because we're not too warm quite yet. Light precipitation along 27 north of I-20 out in West Texas right now. Dry line will set up into this afternoon, and the very typical spring setup for West Texas in the big country up towards Wichita Falls to see the scattered severe thunderstorms later on this evening. Again, for us, a lot lower of a chance, and it's a wait it out and see if that line of thunderstorms doesn't completely dissipate before it gets to our western counties tonight. Live look out at temperatures. As I mentioned, we're sitting in the 70s right now. It's 76 in Caldwell and College Station, 73 over in San Saba, 75 in Waco for the time being. We hop up into the 80s for several hours into this afternoon during peak daytime heating. This is when it might feel slightly uncomfortable, particularly if you're one of the folks that the sun comes out for you at all this afternoon. But we jump down into the 70s after the sun does set because of the high humidity we have in the atmosphere. Low temperature is going to be on the warm side. You won't need a light jacket, at least not for the next few mornings or so. Stick with me for the 7-day forecast. There's a couple of mornings to come that you likely will. This afternoon, a little bit uncomfortable, particularly east of I-35 where we're touching 86, maybe even 87 degrees. Obviously, that's very, very warm at that point. Add in the humidity, it's going to feel like almost 90 degrees. Brazos Valley this afternoon. You can see severe weather outlook is calling for, and this for today, the further west that you go, especially our far western counties for tonight, a couple of broken, a line of thunderstorms likely approaches, but it is several thunderstorms that are likely weakening by the time they get to our neck of the woods, our portion of Central Texas. Weakening, but may not be broken up quite yet to the point that they have completely dissipated. So that is why we have a level 1 and 2 risk for severe thunderstorms as we head on into the evening hours and especially overnight. For tomorrow, there is a level 1 risk of severe weather marginal threat. And I think it probably stays that way because models have really backed off on tomorrow. So let's dig into those. Futurecast on this particular model calls for mostly cloudy skies throughout the day. Maybe more sun down in the Brazos Valley where high humidity in place. It's going to feel really uncomfortable this afternoon. Please be sure and drink plenty of water if you're going to be outside. You can see by 8, 9 o'clock approaching our western counties, but probably not to them quite yet. A couple of isolated thunderstorms. If it starts to be linear and bow out like that, straight line wind threat as this line of thunderstorms does approach our western counties before midnight. Midnight, I think things are starting to weaken, break up, dissipate as storms travel from west to east, and then it's questionable just how far any activity that's on radar actually makes it across our viewing area. Light showers possible for tomorrow's commute, and then there is a isolated threat. I mean, maybe a storm or two tomorrow evening, but like I said, models have really kind of backed off on that. Let's look at a second weather model, also showing a line of thunderstorms approaching our western counties just before midnight, okay? Traveling from west to east and weakening as storms do travel. So again, questionable on how far the activity does make it. This model is a little more, a little less conservative, actually. It is showing a little bit of activity tomorrow afternoon and evening. When I say a little bit, most folks don't see it. It's good old-fashioned rain for the most part. The severe threat is going to be very, very low tomorrow afternoon and evening, but about a 30% chance you see rain at your house, maybe 40% at the most. You can see that activity clears out. We have a couple of dry days, but the humidity is still in place. Thursday into Friday, only about a 10% chance for rain. Saturday, it's going to be back up to about 30-40. Why? We got a cold front. We'll have enough moisture in place to see some scattered activity on radar. And then quite cooler behind it. I mentioned a couple of days on the 7-day forecast, you're likely going to want a light jacket, one of them being Sunday morning. We only top out high temperatures Sunday afternoon, windy at times, mostly cloudy skies. Most of us are dry by Sunday. Saturday, the better chance for rain. But yeah, we're only going to see high temperatures in the 70s, right at 70 degrees for Sunday afternoon, post cold front from Saturday. Looks like next week we're going to have active weather as well. So It is April in Central Texas, you guys. Speaking of that, rainfall forecast over the next 7 days. Again, we've got a decent shot tonight through tomorrow, and then another one on Saturday that are pretty good. Some of us could get another couple inches of rain. This is good news. Again, you can live stream radar 24/7 on 6 Plus. That weather impact alert is for overnight tonight through early tomorrow morning. You can see Saturday. We have that cooler weather in store for Sunday, Monday, waking up at 50. Lindsay, that's my threshold to have a light jacket on.